Can a shutdown really pause someone's entire career like that?
Yes, because the shutdown was never baked into the idea of the H1B program. There was never supposed to be a non functioning government because, like most things, the trains are supposed to run on time. And we have gotten into a circumstance, unfortunately, politically, where the government's going to be shutting down probably with a heightened level of regularity. The duration is kind of going to depend, I think, on the administration in a position of authority and who has votes in the Senate and the House. But it is. I mean, it's a legitimate issue. I mean, I saw a question someone had about what does this do for my strategy for a transfer or an extension. I'm advising my clients, and what we're doing at this time is basically prepping the case to file with everything but the LCA. Getting everything together so that day one, when everything comes back online, we can file the LCAs for those cases and submit them within 7 days. Once, there's nothing stopping us getting our I-129 signed forms. There's nothing stopping us from putting together our support letter in our packet and just having the LCA prepared when we file. Any firm that is sitting there telling you we're not going to take cases because of the LCAs being on hold is just trying to get out of work. I understand that the LCA is necessary and it's the first step in a process, but there's a way to work around it to where you have everything in place that you file 7 days after the government gets put back in. Those are the cases that I think are going to have the highest probability of getting this discretion that USCIS is talking about. If you can show a pretty clear timeline that you submitted your cases 7 days after the government was reopened, because that was the timeline it took to get your certified LCA, or 3 days after if yours was pending already, and you filed right then, that's a good argument for discretion because it is the only thing that was keeping it shut down. The cases that the people who I see doing things that I don't agree with are the people who are basically saying, we're going to pump the brakes fully on cases and we're just not going to do anything. There are still other parts of a component of an H-1B filing outside of the labor condition application, and those components can be satisfied while you await the government reopening in order to fulfill the filing of the extension or the transfer.